What's happening, Hoodlum Gang? Welcome back to my channel. This your boy Hoodie from the Hood, aka your friend from that big old N, and I'm back at y'all with another video. Before we get started, if you happen to be new to the channel, you want to become a member of the Hoodlum Gang, all you got to do is hit that subscribe button. It's free. All you got to do is like the video. It's free. All you got to do is hit that notification bell. Leave me a comment down below. Share the video. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Go on over to IG and follow me at Hoodie from the Hood. All of those things also require absolutely nothing. No fee. It's free. So please do that. Help out the channel. Help out the algorithm. All that good stuff, man. Now check it out. Y'all see the title? Does Dubs get a lot of hate on the internet? And this is based on his last video of I forgot the title. Well, one of his last videos on one of his channels. He got two channels. He got the big channel, he got the Dub S channel. And he was basically saying that I think the thumbnail says something about they won't silence me or something like that. And like I said, the question is, does Dubs get a lot of hate? I think we all get a lot of hate. If you look in all of our comment sections, we all get hate, homie. I've gotten hate from multiple communities, including my own. But you just got to keep on pushing and standing on what you believe in. Is some of this warranted? Is some of this, do we bring upon ourselves? Of course. You know what I mean? Everybody is not gonna agree with you and be on the same level as you as far as how you feel on certain topics. But with that being said, and I'm not talking about nobody's comment section, as far as I don't know what people tell him in his comment section, because once again, we don't know who these people are. We know who some people are in the comment section, but overall, we don't know who that is behind that account. We don't know who's stirring up stuff. People come in my comments and say stuff crazy to me. They say stuff about other channels trying to get me to bite, and I just don't pay attention to it. I just skip it, homie. You know what I mean? But when you have a number of other YouTubers that are having a problem with some of the things that you were saying, including ones that have defended you in the past and have rocked with you in the past, that are now making content kind of, you know, to not necessarily bash you or basically to call you out on some of the stuff you're saying. Not only me, 16 in Life, Nate Dogg 916, people who have in recent memory rocked with you. You know what I mean? And at some point you got to be like, not saying you will, but at some point you got to be like, okay, maybe I am doing something that's rubbing them the wrong way. Pause. But this all goes back to the video he just did with the CO. I forgot the dude's name, the ex-CO. He got a YouTube channel. He had made a statement about Pisces being chomos and old white guys, or whatever the case is. Dubs brought him onto that platform to clarify his comments and to say what he really meant, whatever the case is. So he says on them S&Y yards, the majority of them are over there for stuff like that. Cool. The question is, I mean, not the question. The thing is, we felt like it could have been left there and should have been left there. The fact that blacks not checking paperwork was even brought up comes across as throwing rocks. Even if you say, I don't believe this, or we're broken up into many factions. We know this. This has been discussed on plenty of channels, black channels, Hispanic channels. We know that we're broken up into different cars, and it's hard. We know that when you had to go talk to a Crip, you had to talk to 6 different people, and when you want to talk to the Bloods, you only could talk to 2 factions. We get all that, homie. But to make it seem like, oh, they're not checking paperwork or they don't care about that, yeah, it might not be as thoroughly as other races who are up under one faction. Therefore, it don't matter if you from Sacramento or if you from San Diego, you have the right to go and ask for someone's paperwork. That works for y'all. That don't work for us. No one from the Bay or a Blood or a Crip from up north or the IE is gonna come and press me about my paperwork. That is for your particular car to do, and everybody's under the assumption that everybody is holding their own. Now, if something come out and we hear something, then the motherfucker gonna be like, oh, they're gonna go to your people and be like, hey, this is what's being said, whatever the case is, what's up with that? And it's supposed to be handled by your particular car, or it can spill out into something bigger. But as far as he hit the yard and, hey, give us your paperwork, no, we don't do it like that. But to say that we don't check paperwork or that we don't care at all is completely false. Then the CO had brought up how there was a black dude on the yard that had some foul charges or whatever the case was. And, you know, things vary, and there's different reasons why that may or may not have occurred. Just like he kept it real and said, hey, it was a guy that was running with the Southerners, and as a CO, they know what they in there for. Hey, man, he got foul paperwork. Ask the dude, are you going to be able to go out there on the line? He said, yeah, he went out there and he was perfectly fine. Now, Dubs instantly went to trying to, oh, it's probably because it is. Don't know the dude wasn't there, but it's probably because it is, even though we know that, you know, y'all didn't have people in higher positions that had say so, you know, a part of certain organizations that had things in their past too. But anyways, I'm still getting over this cold. But anyways, there's different reasons to why a black could have had those charges too. You know, people get falsely accused all the time. I have said this over and over again. I believe, and a lot of people believe, Tupac was falsely accused and Mike Tyson was falsely accused. I mean, it's a lot of people that get falsely accused and they still on the line because we know that that's bullshit. But I don't like the narrative, and I'm not saying Dubs was doing this. Dubs was more so just trying to make it seem like there's a reason for this. I don't know what their reason is, but we understand that the process might be a little more, it might be a little more, I don't know the word I'm looking for. Probably, I'd say accurate, considering that they're all under one umbrella and we're fragmented. But the narrative that we do not care or don't check paperwork is just bullshit. I mean, possibly, you know, on the lower yards, yeah, but when you start getting on, you know, especially like 4s and stuff like that, like that type of stuff is getting checked. You know what I mean? But it's just like, it's always something coming from him. And it's like, bro, like I told you in your comments when you had said on the video that you heard that I say you shouldn't speak on something because you're Mexican. I never said that. I specifically said that you, knowing how people are going to view it coming from you, you should probably refrain from that. But I get it, it's content and it's going to create, you know, income and revenue, and you're going to do what you do. But it's just like, bro, don't wonder why people are looking at you the way they are looking at you. Like I said, me, Chill, and Nate Dogg have historically went to bat for you and rocked with you. But it's like, bro, at some point it's like, again, like, what's up, homie? Like, what was the point of even bringing the blacks up in that conversation? And then you said when Big U went on that I think it was Nick Cannon's podcast and said he knocked out 32 whatever, if I'm not mistaken, Wack said it. That was a play by Wack. And Big U, I don't really think he denied it. He just kind of let it go on. You know what I mean? That's more so entertainment. Do I agree with it? No, I don't agree with a lot of things Wack do. But I'm just saying, I don't think Big U just came out and said that. That was the shit Wack said. He was like, oh, I seen the tape. All this weird ass shit that he do. He saw the tape of everybody. He saw the tape of Jesus being born. We fucking know this. So it's like, for you to even take that personal and be like, oh, nobody said nothing. But if you saw my video, correct me if I'm wrong, but I said, I don't know. I don't know about that. I'm not going to call him a liar, but I don't know about that. I said that. You want to talk about BG Knockout saying that Southsiders are able to snitch on blacks and nobody said nothing. I've said multiple times that I don't know if that's true. I don't know anybody that's happened to. I'm not going to sit here and say it's true or it's false. Have I heard that before? Yes. Do I know anyone who's actually been told on by a Southsider and saw that Southsider on the yard? No. So there's stones being thrown on both sides, homie. But you can't try to sit up here and act like it's just one way. Oh, when there's things said about us, we speak out and then we say, hey, why they not saying nothing over there? And then vice versa. Come on, homie. I've heard even Chill say stuff that probably people was gonna look at and be like, oh, he's sticking up for them. Anytime you try to be fair and call it, if you're not on one side, automatic 100%, people gonna be like, oh, this nigga sticking up for them, or he defending them, just because you're not saying what they want you to hear. You had an opportunity to not even bring us up, just like you had an opportunity to not do a reaction on that black dude saying that bullshit that he said. You smarter than that. We know you smarter than that. So when we see you do shit like that, it looks like you're subliminally throwing shade. You can get on here and talk how you want and try to, man, fuck all that. We tired of that, bro. And if you continue to keep doing it, you're going to continue to keep getting this type of reaction and this type of pushback. That's just what it is, homie. That shit came out of left field when you reacted to that black dude saying that bullshit. It doesn't matter if you say, I don't believe this or whatever, but it's like, but then you try to tie it into when Cartoon had made the video about the war and surviving wave after wave and all this shit. Like, bro, you had an agenda when you reacted to that video. Pardon me if I'm looking at you funny. And there's nothing you can say that's going to make me not look at you kind of funny after you do shit like that. Or after you bring up blacks not checking paperwork, whether you say a particular group. Come on, bro. It's like, man, stop playing the little games, homie. And this ain't nothing personal. I still watch your content. That's how I saw the last video of you talking about getting hate and saying all that. I'm still subscribed. I still watch it, homie. It's nothing personal. It's just like, bro, it's one thing for people who never had a conversation with you or people who never liked you or rocked with you from the beginning to say something. It's a whole different thing when the people who actually have had conversations with you, I actually linked with you and have defended you in the past, start saying stuff about you. But if you don't see it, keep doing what you're doing, homie. Who am I, man? I'm not gonna stop nothing you got going on, just like ain't nobody gonna stop what I got going on. But anyways, man, that's my video for today, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Damn, this cold kicking my ass. But anyways, your friend from that big O N, I'm out.